Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another daily update, although it's not daily. My name is Akash, and today we're going to be taking a look at a couple of things, right? Let's start with Bitcoin. Let's move into the trades that I'm taking right now and altcoins and basically my game plan, right? You can give me a follow on Twitter at FXS at, oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm just so used to the intro for work. Yeah, you can give me a follow on Twitter at Mangeko with a zero at the end, right? Click this link here, it'll take you to my YouTube channel. And if you click this link here, it will take you to my Telegram channel, right? Just give me a follow on my YouTube and join my Telegram channel if you want to stay updated with the trades that I've discussed here today, right? Yeah, so the last update was pretty interesting. Things turned out pretty good, right? So let's discuss what's happening with Bitcoin right now, right? If you look at this chart, right, this is what I'm focusing on right now. This is an eight-hour chart, and you can see I've drawn a couple of trend lines, which aren't that important, but at least not right now, but in the long run, they will be important, right? For now, what I'm looking at is this particular run up, and after this run up, the price kind of formed a top around the midpoint of this crash, right? This crash here, basically a 45% crash that took place between 31st May and June 19th, right? So I've drawn a fib here extending from this high to this low here, which gives me the midpoint at 25,169. The last rally that started somewhere around June 13th after the CPI announcement pushed through all the way down to 25K. I was expecting Bitcoin price to kind of short Bitcoin somewhere around these two levels here, but the rally extended more than I expected. Regardless, right, it was a pretty good drop down here. And then when the price was here, I also kind of forecasted this bear flag here. And what's happening right now, like after all this price action, right, where this price action is pretty important, right, especially the downtrend that originated from 15th August. So this was the August high, which is seen here, right, 25,169, and the August low was formed on 28th at 19,539. Now if you treat this like a range, right, it becomes pretty easy to visualize, right? And I've already mentioned in a lot of my other videos on how to trade ranges, right? It's pretty simple. You wait for the range to form, like the price does this, the range is formed, right? Once the range is formed, you don't do anything, you just wait, right? What you do next is if the range, right, if the price deviates below the range low, recovers above it, all you need to do is wait for a retest or like some sort of a long position play here, right? Let me just redraw that again. Recover, retest, and this is where you long, right? You long and you book profits at the midpoint or at the range high. This is it. This is the first scenario that can happen in a range bound movement. Right? In the second scenario, it's pretty simple, right? The price, say the price does not deviate here and the price continues to go up, right? It deviates the range high and then you wait for the price to recover inside the range, retest it. This is where you short and book profits here or at the midpoint. These are the two scenarios that can happen, right? And if you look at what's happening right now, if you consider the previous monthly high as the range high, obviously, and this is the range low, then you're looking at a deviation below the range low followed by a massive thrust, an uptrend that produced a higher high. Now, there are two implications to this particular move here. The first thing is the price did recover above the range low, which is interesting, and now it is retesting the range low. And the second interesting thing is that since this particular run up produced a higher high, you can consider these two candlesticks here that you see here. This is the 12-hour demand zone. So let me just go on a 12-hour time frame, and you can see that I've marked a demand zone starting from the body of this particular candle to the wicks that you see here. And that's what the 12-hour demand zone here. It extends from 18,500 to 19,909, right? I kind of longed Bitcoin somewhere around here, and then I closed it because I had 2 minute trades open. You can see that on my Discord group. And then I longed Bitcoin again, I think on this particular candle, right? Today is 17th. Yep. So I longed Bitcoin last night. And yeah, things are going pretty good here. Not gonna lie, we have this support area here extending from 19,784 to 19,547, which interestingly the price kind of held. Although the price did try to move below the monthly low here, all the candlestick bodies closed above it, which was the first sign that the price was going to go up, right? And there was a confluence here, not just there wasn't just a previous monthly low here which was defending against the sellers here, but we also had this demand zone here, and on top of that we have the support area that I've drawn here. So all of these levels here basically formed a confluence and is now pushing the price up. Now, where is, like, as you can see here with this particular setup that I've already posted here, I'm expecting Bitcoin price to go all the way up to 25K, but I'm going to be booking profits in between. For example, if you look at this particular move here, the midpoint of this move is exactly at this level here, right? Like, although it might feel like this is not, but if you go on a line chart and redraw the fibs again, there you go. And this one's going to be around here. Okay, I think, my bad. Yeah, so this kind of pushed up to 62 retracement level here. Regardless, right? That's not the point. What I'm expecting now is the price. Two things can happen here, right? The price could go up, form some sort of a top around $21,970. So roughly 22K is where the price could form a top, but there's literally no reason for price to do that. There's no liquidity. The liquidity resting above these equal highs was collected here, and the FVG that is present here was partially kind of filled here. So there's still a little bit of FVG that's kind of left here. Right, there's a little bit of FVG that is left here. I'm gonna mark this out here. Rename this. Right, so we have the FVG up here. So technically it would make sense for Bitcoin price to just go from up here to fill the FVG to up this point here, which is the upper limit at 23,100, right? But if you look at Bitcoin price on a higher time frame, right, you can see it's formed a double bottom here, right? Price comes down, bottoms up here, goes up, comes back down, forms a bottom here, and it's trying to go up again, right? So obviously, right, like if you've seen a lot of double bottom patterns, you can see that the price usually goes up to the midpoint of this peak here, right? So that peak is around 24K, but if you look at the chart here, you can see that roughly 25K seems like a pretty good, it's a round number. So 25K is the level that I'm looking at, which kind of explains why I'm looking for this target. This is a very primary plan, and if you look at the RSI, right, on an 8-hour time frame, you can see that the last three retests served as a pretty good support level, and now that the price is the recent retest here, that's like when Bitcoin price was somewhere around here. Let me just show you this. I think somewhere here, right? This is when I kind of drew the chart, and you can even see it in my FX Street recordings. I kind of felt like this trend is going to hold up, and which is why I kind of initially long Bitcoin, but then I closed because I had a lot of positions open. Regardless, you can see that the price has evolved pretty neat, and the RSI is held up pretty good as well, right? So we're currently going to face a little bit of an issue because of this resistance level that is present here for RSI at roughly 45K, roughly midpoint, right? But once we kind of flip this, there's a pretty good chance for Bitcoin price to have a free reign all the way up to 65 of the RSI level. So I'm expecting we could potentially go up to 21.2K, and then September we have the FOMC stuff happening. So things are gonna change during those events. So for now, I would just like to say that take profit levels for this particular trade here is gonna be around 21.2K, right? And by then, if the price kind of goes up and tries to collect liquidity listing above these equal, not equal highs, but swing highs, then the second take profit level will be 22.4K. So let me just mark that out so I can reference it in my future videos, right? This is TP2. This is TP1. That's pretty much it, guys. The Bitcoin plan is pretty simple, and if you've been following me on Twitter, I've already tweeted that I'm starting a $500 challenge where I started my account with $500, and I'm kind of growing it. Right now, my balance is around 745, including all the unrealized P&L, but it's some hovering somewhere around $820. But due to the orders that I've placed here, I think it's kind of gone down a little bit. All the setups that I've traded, I've posted it in my Discord group here. Currently, I'm in the trade 16, right? So yeah, if you're interested, make sure to give me a follow. If you're interested to join my Discord, which is completely free, just follow me on Twitter and on my Telegram channel here, and just wait. I'm gonna be posting. I'm gonna open the Discord group for a few days in the future. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's analysis on the market. So to kind of sum it up, right, what I'm expecting right now is that since Bitcoin price is going to go up, right, it's going to think of Bitcoin as the ocean, right? If Bitcoin goes up, all the ships in the ocean are going to rise as well. This includes altcoins as well. So the currently I'm also long ETH, which is here. Right, so I've already opened two long positions for Ethereum. One at, as you can see, 1422, the other one at 1435. And I'm hoping to close the second open position at the midpoint of this particular drop that you see here, which is 1530. But I want to let the second one ride all the way up to 62. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to close this because I'm expecting Ethereum price to go all the way up to 2K, right? This has been my plan. I was expecting this to happen right around here when Ethereum price was hovering around the point of control of this particular drop here, right? But the merge was, uneventful. The price was kind of pretty boring. So I was expecting Ethereum price to go up to 2K and then drop down to 1280. But right now it seems like the support zone here extending from 1355 to 1440 is holding pretty good. And yeah, like I mentioned, the first profit level is going to be around 1553. 1553 was this level? Yeah, 1553, roughly around the same level, right? This is where I'm going to be booking profits for the first one. The second one, I think I'm going to let it ride because I'm expecting it to go up all the way up to 2K, but I'm not sure. Like I'm going to change it, but either way, I'm going to be updating that in my Discord channel, right? Other than that, I want to discuss Luna, right? I've been posting about Luna for quite some time, and even yesterday kind of posted this fractal here, which didn't come true, but the price started rallying higher. But then I took another look at reevaluated Luna, and it looks like I had to adjust the fractal a little bit, and it's looking pretty good here. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like it's pretty accurate, like from the way I look at it. So I'm expecting the price to drop. I don't on a lower time frame. I can see that the price has already kind of produced some sort of confirmations here by producing a lower low here by all below all these lows. But I think I'm gonna wait until I've already opened a pilot position here. I'm gonna wait until we get a breakdown below this level here. And on top of that, you can see like there's quite a bit of consolidation that's happened here. So once we get a breakdown below all of this, it's we can confirm that the price is gonna go lower. Either way, my targets for Luna are around 2.2, and the reason for that you can be seen pretty clearly here, right? So basically, drawn a fib extending from here, which honestly, yeah, can be extended all the way up to here. So 1.76 is the range low. The price has already dropped down to $2.2, which is where I kind of took the profits for my initial trade. Apart from that, and like now that I look at it on a 4-hour time frame, it looks like it's still forming some sort of another bear flag pattern here. And if you measure this down to this point, there's no log, there's no thing. Okay, looks pretty interesting. Okay, perfect. So we can expect Luna price to drop to 1.4, but due to all of this consolidation here, I would, I wouldn't mind booking profits at this particular zone here from 2.2 to 2.12. So yeah, that is pretty much it, guys, for Luna as well. Except for Luna, right? I'm expecting a lot of altcoins to rally, and yeah, if you enjoy this analysis, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any doubts, hit me up on Twitter. Or yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe, protect your trades. Peace.